I think it was a pretty predictable outcome, though, at Marvel Stadium. Just a game that's finished between the Western Bulldogs and the West Coast Eagles. In the end, Kane, Luke Beveridge's side, they saluted by 94 points. I mean, this is what they've done all season against weaker opposition, isn't it?
It is, but it's a win, and it's a big, prolific win. So look at that's young Croft, who played his first game, and look, there's something there. They're absolutely stacked with young players, with middle tier players, with core group of players coming through together, and for veteran stars. So for them to kick 19 goals today, to hold West Coast to 4, questions over their defensive actions this year, and to be fair, the last 4 years under Luke Beveridge. So you keep aside the 4 goals, like that is an outstanding performance, puts them in a really good position to not only win next week and qualify, but to go deep into this finals campaign. Because as I've said all year, their list is absolutely capable of winning this premiership, and that should be their goal with the amount of talent that they've got, and that was on display again today.
Hey, but they've got to win next week. And ostensibly, it is an elimination final. Come early against Fremantle, who must travel over to Marvel Stadium next Saturday. I mean, whoever wins, they're playing finals. Whoever loses, they are out, and it will be a wasted season. You were very strong last week on Fremantle's tall forward line and that it might not be working. We found further evidence of that, didn't we, against Brisbane?
We did, and I mean, part of it was their ball movement, and there was a bit of a lack of dare, unfortunately, for Fremantle with that. They were a bit spooked, but here's the numbers, and you just can't get away from these numbers, particularly with Amos. So I spoke last week about his form against Port Adelaide, didn't touch the footy until there was 8 minutes to go in the third term. Had a couple of nice touches after that, but nothing again from Amos. Voss was well held. Tracy had some brain fade moments that you wouldn't see, and I mean, Luke Jackson, they tried to play as a midfielder, but he was just ineffective. He was chewed up and spat out by Brisbane's midfield. So they're that far down the path of doing this. I don't think that there will be a change in the lead up to what is essentially a final this week under a roof against a side that may be a little bit vulnerable behind the ball with their back six, if there's one area of concern for the Western Bulldogs. But these players have got to give more. Like, Amos has got to give more. You can't be playing a game of footy and touching it 3 times for a whole game. So that's on him. That's on him to respond in a big, big way, as it is on the rest of his teammates, because they really lowered their colours on Friday night, didn't they, at home?
Right here, right now, who wins, Kane, the Dogs or the Dockers?
Yeah, well, I think the Dogs have won 14 of their last 16 at Marvel. So the big trip over for Freo with the form that they displayed against Brisbane on Friday night. No one in their right mind would be picking Fremantle to beat this red-hot Western Bulldog side. So I'm in my right mind. I'm going to go with the Dogs, and I think they'll be there in one of the bottom 4 positions of the top 8, and they will be a very tricky prospect for the team that gets them first up in the first week of the finals.
I'm in my right mind. I think we'll get that clipped up and circulated.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.